God, whew, good Lord. That could not have been any better. Bill Goldberg is back in WWE, a surreal moment. To me, who's been a wrestling fan for over 20 years, to me, a guy who loved WCW back in the heyday, who loved Bill Goldberg, who was flipping between Raw, Monday Night Raw, Raw's Roar, and WCW Monday Nitro every Monday during the Monday Night War. And you have a larger-than-life superstar like Bill Goldberg, who has not been in a WWE ring in over 12 years, 12 and a half years, since WrestleMania 20. He is back tonight. His words were genuine. You believe everything that he said. It was more or less a shoot in the ring. It wasn't a fucking like wrestling promo. It came from his direct heart. He was shooting from the heart tonight on what he felt in the ring. Unbelievable shit. Now, as me being a 10-year-old all over again, you know, Goldberg kissing kids in the ground, it was fantastic. I'm just worried on what the hell WWE is going to do with this. Because it's WWE. Do I, is that wrong of me to do? To not feel great about this? Because I don't feel 100% great about this. On what WWE is going to do with Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I will love to be wrong, actually. That WWE doesn't screw this up. But for tonight, at least for the shitty Monday Night Raw that it was, those 3 hours was end up to be worth it, in my opinion, because I got to see a legend, someone from my childhood that I used to watch every Monday night when he had his streak, when he beat Hulk Hogan in the Georgia Dome in 1998. Watched it live. I watched that show live. You know, Monday Nitro. And not to be remembered that Goldberg wrestled twice in one night. He wrestled twice in one night when he won the World Heavyweight Championship in WCW the first time. Not to be people remember that. He wrestled twice in one night. Those are the memories I take away with Bill Goldberg. Those little things. But just overall tonight is just a shitty Raw, but a fucking awesome ending. Awesome ending. Thank you guys for coming out to my live stream here today. We're going to be doing live streams every Monday and Tuesday and after every pay-per-view as well, here on the Venom Nation Wrestling channel. If you guys are new around here, definitely leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment, follow me on Twitter, and like my Facebook page, where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family, come and join the Venom Nation Wrestling here on YouTube. And if you guys ever so wish to donate, the link is down below as well for you guys to donate to the show. And Raw tonight overall, I can just sit here and I can shit on Raw, all night long, because tonight's Raw was god-awful. God-awful. Nothing did it for me. Joe James, horrible Raw, great ending, yeah, that's what I just said, yep. Legend return, he looked great, yeah, he did look very good as well. He cut a promo, that was, I'm ready for a fight, and I'm ready to kick your ass promo, loved it. Exactly, it was straight to the point, and like I said, even though he got to where he needed to go with that promo a little bit, but a lot of things he was saying, it was kind of a shoot, in my opinion, and, we're gonna miss, we miss people like Bill Goldberg in wrestling. That larger-than-life character, there's very few left in wrestling, period. You got John Cena. Despite what you think about John Cena, he's a larger-than-life character. I'm not talking about wrestling ability. I'm not talking about promo work. I'm talking about larger-than-life character. You got John Cena. Who else? Undertaker. You know what I mean? Like, Triple H. Those probably be my three. And you notice I'm going back to older, you know, not really, like, really older wrestlers, including John Cena. You'll hear Roman Reigns. He's not, I don't think he's larger than life. Not yet. He has potential. Seth Rollins is not there. Finn Balor has a great opportunity for that, but he's injured right now. Kevin Owens is not that. I love AJ Styles, but he's not that larger-than-life personality. I love Bray Wyatt, but they keep jobbing the fuck out of him. So, Randy Orton, I mean, I never really consider Randy Orton a larger-than-life character at all, in my opinion. I think he's just he's just a pretty face, but I don't really consider, like, oh, man, man, he's like, you know, he'll never die. You know, when you think about larger-than-life characters, oh, man, they'll never die. They'll always be alive. You always think that the Undertaker will be alive, even though between life and death, someone, you know, always dies. Everyone dies, rather. You know what I mean? But overall, show tonight, shitty show, but great ending. Joe James, don't you feel they effed up the entrance a bit? But I feel like they're saving the security for the match, so I let it go for tonight. I was thinking the same thing. You don't want to spoil that all tonight. We know they have security. We know all about all that. Just have him walk backstage by himself. I'm cool with it. But what I was really upset was tonight that he came out with the original entrance. The original WCW entrance. Then when he finished his promo, he had the WWE theme. So I wasn't, you know, which one are they gonna use? I don't know. Like, I hope it's not the WWE theme. They're both good. They're both pretty good, but the WCW theme is the best. Like, there is no doubt about it. The WCW theme is the best by far. From with what Bill Goldberg had. But nevertheless, here, guys, let's get into the show here. We're gonna go and talk about tonight's Monday Night Raw. We're gonna start off from the top of the show. From the top of the show, we have. Let me see here. Let me bring up my notes here. I don't even fucking remember because it was so long. Oh yeah, that's right. We had Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho coming out to the ring here. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, they come in and they cut a promo on Seth Rollins. And, you know, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, they accuse Mick Foley of having a vendetta for these two guys to go up against each other at some point. For these guys to feud. And we see later on tonight on why they really feel that way, on why that they're going to progressively break up Jericho and Kevin Owens. Okay? They talk about last week's loss. Chris Jericho blames on the referee, and they go on, and Kevin Owens mentions at the Kevin Owens show, setting up Jericho to say it should be the Chris and Kevin show, and Owens suggests that the referee to be added to the list of Jericho, and Owens says that Seth Rollins' Swan Song will come at Hell in a Cell. Owens already replaced him as the man at Hell in a Cell, and where he will retire Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins' music hits, and he comes out, they cut a promo, and one of the first things tonight that really pissed me off is hashtag Sparkle Crotch. Really? You really decided to come out and cut a promo and talk about Sparkle Dick. Sparkle Dick, really? Is this the best that they're giving Seth Rollins right now on the mic? Now I can totally tell now from Seth Rollins, from heel Seth Rollins promo to face Seth Rollins promo, whatever they're telling him backstage, he does not need to follow. He has enough stroke in the company to call, you know, to do his own thing with, you know, with these promos here. You know, he can do his own thing with these promos here, and you know, I think that Seth Rollins would be better off by doing that. But nevertheless, here that was the particular promo coming out, starting off with tonight's Raw. of Seth Rollins calling, you know, Chris Jericho Sparkle Crotch, and basically challenging Chris Jericho again to a match, one-on-one. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, they have back and forth interaction, and, you know, Jericho says, well, you know what, hey, I can beat you by myself, I don't need Kevin Owens. They start to have a little bit of argument back and forth, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, just slowly chipping away on this friendship here, and that, you know, Chris Jericho doesn't need Kevin Owens to back him up against Seth Rollins. So there you go. So we get our first match of the night of Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho, no Kevin Owens at ringside, or so we thought. So basically, the way that this match, you know, actually went out and coordinated is that Chris Jericho was in the ring going up against Seth Rollins. And again, I didn't really give a fuck about this match because I already knew what the hell was going to happen. And sure enough, I was right. Kevin Owens comes out. He distracts. He tries to help Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho had Seth Rollins in the Walls of Jericho. Kevin Owens was holding the ropes back, so Seth Rollins won't reach the ropes. Referee sees him. Referee kicks out Kevin Owens. Jericho's like, oh, what the hell is going on? Because the referee told him to break up the Walls of Jericho, and Jericho thought he won. Then all of a sudden, a pedigree by Seth Rollins after a couple sequences later, because Jericho actually reversed out the first pedigree. But we already knew that Seth Rollins was going to win. We already knew he was going to pin Chris Jericho. We already knew that we're going to have more interaction between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, chipping away at this feud, which they need to have something after Hell in a Cell. And this is what's going to happen after Hell in a Cell. They're not really going to face each other until maybe TLC. I think that's going to be their first one-on-one match for the title, will be at TLC. But this doesn't do shit for me. Like, Chris Jericho turning face doesn't really do it for me. I mean, Chris Jericho is one of the best things that you got on Raw right now. And I don't even care if you turn him face. I just don't care. But the list of Jericho is over. The stupid idiot's over. I always thought the stupid idiot was always over. And the it, you're gonna get it, that's over too. And yeah, like I said, you know, it's not gonna do anything for me here at the end of the day. But what I can say here is that at least they're somewhat looking in the future. But you know, with WWE Raw, I still don't give a flying fuck. I really don't. I really don't.
You're just kind of overwhelmed on who you want to use.
With Mania this year, with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, and
like you're just very overwhelmed.
Kind of putting Seth Rollins.
Who you want to use?
Kind of putting Seth Rollins to the side here because
I use Jake the Snake.
More focus on Kevin Owens.
I use Jake the Snake.
Jericho, and obviously Kevin Owens is gonna beat, you know, Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell. And at this point, we could be seeing a return of Triple H at Hell in a Cell.
Thank you, Michael Jupiter. You don't gotta watch wrestling to enjoy.
In me and my buddy's predictions videos.
To enjoy
in a couple weeks.
The stream. Well. If you like the person who's playing the games, and that's the most important part.
First segment.
Why? Why is the camera like this? Holy shit. Okay, then maybe that fixes it. I'm gonna go with 1991 Jake the Snake Roberts, though. I mean, when he was at this,
about this feud, I really don't.
His biggest heel
about what potential feud.
His biggest heel push of his career, Jake the Snake Roberts. This guy was fucking so sadistic and evil. Okay, so we're actually gonna get a triple threat match. This is gonna be interesting. This triple threat match.
I really don't give a shit. But nevertheless, that was the first segment of the show tonight. Then after that, we go into our next segment here, where we
it's about to be 9 o'clock here.
Talk about the whole Michael Cole. Not Michael Cole, the whole Lita in Charlotte interviews and.
No, how long have I been playing? I've been playing for a while, haven't I?
Banks and Lita interview.
I've been playing for about an hour now. Okay.
Because basically they're saying.
Probably be here for about another 30 minutes.
We're gonna make history at Hell in a Cell.
Because I gotta upload. I gotta upload WWE 2K17 on my other channel, on my actual wrestling channel. But you're not gonna see many live streams from me here of WWE 2K17. This is probably like one of like maybe like 5 for the entire year. So if you guys could deal with 5, maybe, yeah, I'm not saying that's all it's gonna be, 5 streams of WWE 2K17, but it's not gonna be a lot. This is mostly Call of Duty and GTA for the most part.
It's more watered down than a watered down.
So I'm getting loaded up in here. I don't know what the hell's taking so long. We had 3 opponents.
Coke's
or 2 opponents for me.
all watered down.
I'm the third opponent for these guys.
That's how watered down this feud is already for me.
Glorious.
Is Charlotte gonna win again?
I would defend. I would defend till I'm victorious.
With these two women go up against each other, because you got nothing else in your division right now. Because you have Dana Botch and Bailey going against each other. Because you got Nia Jax, who God knows where she's at. Because you got Alicia Fox that's not doing anything. Because you got Emelina. Well, quite frankly, Emelina's looking fucking sexy as shit. Because you got Emelina coming back with a...
This is supposed to be a damn good match. HBK, Finn Balor, and Jake the Snake. I thought that could be an awesome match.
This old Emelina gimmick. What are you doing with your women's division? This feud. I'll put
I love Sheamus' theme. It's so awesome.
This is a pile of shit.
Dare about Red Dead 3 boss become. Yeah, I did see on Rockstar changing their logo to red and black, so
that's the feud.
That could be Red Dead coming. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
The Hell in a Cell.
We'll have to wait and see.
It's like sprinkles on top of the shit.
Hopefully so, because Red Dead, Red Dead Redemption was a hell of a game. Okay, now it's not letting me connect.
That is sprinkles on a pile of shit. You do not want to eat that. Just like you do not want to see a Hell in a Cell match between Charlotte.
All right, so you know what? We're gonna do one exhibition match. We're gonna do one exhibition match.
Have a great match.
We're gonna do a fatal 4-way.
There's gonna be no doubt about
Say yeah!
Will I give a fuck?
Oh yeah! Best fucking tag team in the industry right now. Fucking Revival,
After
man.
Seeing,
they're so damn good. Their fucking in-ring psychology is top fucking notch.
The title has changed hands 3 times.
Say yeah!
In a span of 2.5 months. 3 months. I'll give it in 3 months time.
Can I do a elimination?
You got Sasha winning on the first Raw of the new era, or the brand split. You have Charlotte winning at SummerSlam.
Then we'll go with
you have Sasha Banks winning a couple weeks ago. Don't give a shit. I don't care.
Well, we'll do you know what? We'll do a NXT. NXT TakeOver London. That was such a good show. All the NXT TakeOver shows are fucking amazing. Like, if you're not into wrestling at all and like you need something to watch, like to get you into wrestling, the NXT shows are fucking amazing. Fucking amazing shows.
I'm gonna
change the referee.
SmackDown's women's division.
I'm gonna go with
is not as good as Raw's, but they're more.
Should I go with the ECW referee?
Than Monday Night Raw. They
we'll
have
go with the ECW referee
and
the momentum. Alright, we'll keep that normal. Okay, we'll keep the entrances on too.
Okay. They don't.
So I'm gonna go with
women down our throats. You got Becky Lynch, who's the champion, deservingly so as a champion. Then you have Becky Lynch go up against different opponents. Alexa Bliss, they didn't have the match at
I want to use
because Becky was injured or sick or whatever.
No, I'm gonna use Old School Undertaker.
But they're doing something different.
The question: should I go with Mystery of Darkness, 98 or 91?
But wouldn't that be?
Yeah, fucking mullet taker there.
Nikki versus. You know,
I'll go with Mystery of Darkness.
Wouldn't it be too obvious to you?
I'll go with Mystery of Darkness taker, and we'll do a current guy too. I'll do Finn Balor we'll do Demon. You know what? We'll make this like a monster segment match. We got Undertaker, we got Finn Balor in there. Let's
don't have that on.
We'll go with Sting.
Don't have mini views on Raw. Now you do have Dana Brooke and Bailey. Okay, I guess you call that.
And we'll go with Bray Wyatt. How about that?
So, you know, I kind of put my foot in my mouth on that. But
Your Worlds.
It does not mean as much. What
we have some fatal 4-way action coming up. This is my favorite. We have Undertaker in a match against 3 of WWE's finest.
You know what I mean?
This is
fatal 4-way falls count anywhere. I have yet to see Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness.
Who's finally going to get our match against?
So we're gonna check out the entrances too as well. They're always fun to look at.
I believe they're gonna be wrestling against each other at Scotland or Ireland or somewhere. So it's gonna be somewhere in Europe. I know for sure that they're gonna have their match against each other.
Oh my God!
The fact of the matter,
fucking evil Taker.
The women's division on Raw is god awful trash. They try to shove things down our throats. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I mean.
Oh my God!
Really. part.
Fucking 1999 all over again. Fucking attitude era right here, baby.
I mean, I can give two shits less
if Undertaker could just do something one more time with the Ministry of Darkness, I'll be done with life. I'll be done with life. I know it's not gonna happen, but it'll be nice. You can wish, right? Like that's a good thing about wrestling. You can always wish.
Superstar has all the tools needed to win this
six-man tag.
Fucking Undertaker, man.
I don't know about you, but I fully expect this match.
This is the Undertaker I remember. Like not this old guy now with a fucking shaved head and a mohawk. This is the real Undertaker right here, guys. This ain't this guy that's trying to kill Shane McMahon in a Hell in a Cell match. It's fucking evil.
You got a second with Mark Henry.
Alright, so it's gonna be a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Six-man tag.
It's got it for one fall. So after this match ends, we'll probably do like one more online match and we'll call it a stream here today.
Who gives a fuck about this? Is the Golden Truth or is the Shining Drop going to be pushed for the Tag Team Championship?
So guys, since this is a wrestling live stream here,
then why are they there? Why would we have?
If you guys are in the wrestling page, just propose to Alberto Rio in the ring.
Get pushed for United States title run or
she just proposed to Alberto Rio in the middle of the ring, and she's trying to get fired from WWE. Jesus Christ, she's going to other wrestling events while she's suspended.
But what stock at this point do you have left?
Amazing
in the WWE. There should be no reason why he's on TV. There should be no reason why he's there. You fucked up Mark Henry so many times with this whole Hall of Fame.
Finn Balor has the best entrance in the WWE in the past. Probably 10 years. He has the best entrance. Period. I get hyped for every time when I see it.
And quite frankly, I thought he deserved it. We won the best promos ever. That fake out.
How can you not think that's fucking badass?
What does going?
Doesn't it come out with the fucking face paint and amazing?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like what going through this doing?
This arena is electric in anticipation for this match. Oh, you can cut the tension with the
I like
Every time we come here in Dallas, I can't help but reminisce about the earliest days of JBL, the competitor.
What's up, Craig? Welcome to the stream.
This guy is still moving like a fucking.
Paige is a fucking moron. That's all I can really say. She just proposed to Alberto Rio in the middle of the ring. Moron. If I wasn't streaming right now, I'll make a video right now talking about this on my wrestling channel.
In October, build up to Hell in a Cell.
I wish I had the other Demon Page.
Nothing from this. This is not gonna put these guys.
I like this one too, but
situation for.
I guess I'm more into the traditional Finn Balor red and black and white. The blue's okay, but it's something different. But just the regular red and black, I'm fine with.
Why is he even here on my fucking television screen? Mark Henry and going to wins after Mark Henry hits the fucking slams. Oh, it's awesome. Bullshit. So
yes.
More team.
Dun 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 dun.
So one of the funniest things I saw for the night, and it kind of actually alluded.
Just like the whole spectacle of his entrance and his theme song with him, holding up his arms, the lights go off, the music, he has the best entrance in WWE in the past 10 years. Period. Best entrance. There's some other ones that are up there. You know what I mean? Shinsuke Nakamura's is up there. It's probably. I'll probably say him and Shinsuke Nakamura is like
that's not PG at all. Talking about fucking smoking weed, you know what I mean? Like that little hashtag innuendo that the New Day brought with that sign, I marked out, and I thought that was funny. Even though some people think the New Day is getting bland and boring, just little things like that is reason why I think New Day is still pretty good. You know, in my personal opinion, but. They had their little 420 sign. We came out for commercial break. We see Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens backstage. The tension continues between Owens and Chris Jericho. And he says, this is exactly, Owens was saying to Jericho, this is exactly what Mick Foley wants between us. Jericho almost calls Owens a stupid idiot, but he stops himself. Owens gets really upset and says that he is not some idiot that's in the crowd, or he's some not idiot that's watching at home. Jericho, Chris Jericho put him on the list, And they keep continuing arguing, and Stephanie McMahon appears and says that they're doing exactly what they wouldn't do. Let Raws get into their heads. And Stephanie McMahon brings up SmackDown challenging Monday Night Raw for the Survivor Series challenge, and says that she needs her two generals to be on the same page, smarter and better than everyone else. And they mumbled a few more words, and that was after that for that segment. So we already knew that they were gonna accept. SmackDown brought it out, and of course Raw's gonna accept. You're not gonna bring it out on SmackDown TV without, Monday Night Raw accepting. I really like this. I really like this concept here of the Survivor Series challenge. For rival SmackDown to challenge rival Raw, because now there's actually going to be tension between the brand splits now. Now they can actually do something with this here. I still don't like the fact that they still play each other's commercials on each other's shows. It should say, like, for example, they showed a SmackDown promo tonight for tomorrow's WWE Championship match with James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles, which I'm more excited for that than I was about this Monday Night Raw. Who would have thought I would be excited for a WWE Championship match between AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, the guy from TNA, the guy that busts his ass to get to WWE, versus a fucking jobber? I'm more excited for that than I was for this Monday Night Raw, with the exception of Bill Goldberg. Goldberg was fucking awesome tonight. Goldberg was fucking amazing tonight. Don't want to take that away from him. But who knew? But what I'm trying to get to here is that perhaps, I'm not sure. Perhaps they should have the segments when they have SmackDown commercials live on Monday Night Raw, or vice versa. Have it to where that when Monday Night Raw, when they come back on the air on Monday Night Raw, they're saying, oh, no one's gonna watch that. No one's gonna watch SmackDown tomorrow. You're watching the real show right now. This is Monday Night Raw. Kind of give it, throw a cheap shot at him. You're right. You're supposed to be rivals. Throw a cheap shot at him. Do that. You know what I mean? Like, or say something to the effect on, even on SmackDown, Mauro Ranallo comes back. Oh, no one wants to watch Hell in a Cell. No Mercy, kill Hell in a Cell. Even though you probably don't think it's true, if that's gonna happen or not, but at least make it seem like there's, general heat between the two promotions, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to see is like, oh, well, you gotta check out SmackDown this Tuesday. Oh my God, like I don't know, no, don't do that. Like, I hate that shit. But nevertheless, off a rant about that. We have a New Day that came out. It was it wasn't a tag team match, but it was Big E versus Sheamus. Big E wins after, basically after Cesaro. He was there like last week, being on his phone, kind of like how Sheamus was. You saw Cesaro, he actually comes over the barrier to get his phone back, and pretty much Sheamus and Cesaro argue on the steel steps. Sheamus enters back into the ring, and Big E gives him a big splash for the win. So there you go. Big E wins, and now they're going to keep continuing this little back and forth between Sheamus and Cesaro. They're going to have a tag team match against the New Day next week, just to see on how they can cooperate with each other. Why are they doing this? Why does WWE do this bullshit every fucking week with having not really main event matches, but having pay-per-view matches, feud matches into your next pay-per-view? Like, if I was booking this show, what would be so hard about having Big E going up against maybe R-Truth? Have R-Truth, right? You have Cesaro. No, I'm sorry. You have Sheamus, since Sheamus is the heel. This will make more sense. You have Sheamus come out to the ring to try to distract Big E. Then you have Cesaro come out after that and say, no, we don't do that. We're supposed to be good guys, because Cesaro was the face. No, we're good guys. Let's try to go to the back. And all of a sudden, you just see, the New Day, all of a sudden, get distracted by what's going on between Cesaro and Sheamus. Either one or two things can happen. Either one, you're going to have Big E, get back focused on R-Truth and, pin R-Truth with a splash or a big inning or whatever the case may be. Or secondly, you just have Sheamus and Cesaro, and maybe both can fucking happen, actually. Maybe Sheamus and Cesaro can just start attacking each other, hitting each other. You don't have to have these guys, Sheamus and Cesaro versus the New Day, touch each other until the pay-per-view. You can have another ways. You can have promo segments. You can have a little, banter about that back and forth, but you do not need to have these guys in the ring with each other. It does not make any sense. Just like next week, essentially we are getting our Hell in a Cell main event next week. It's a triple threat match. Even though Jericho's not going to be in the Hell in a Cell match, you're still getting Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens next week. They're having a match against each other. Chris Jericho's being added in there, of course. And I know they're trying to build a storyline for Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens even more. I get what they're doing. I understand what they're doing. But they could do it a better way. Instead of having these guys wrestle each other. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's pointless. I don't understand what WWE does have time with this shit. I don't get it. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't get it. We have Bo Dallas versus Neville. If this was fucking 2014 or late 2013, I'll be fucking happy as shit. But the fact of the matter is that you have not done shit with either one of these guys since we're coming from NXT. Both former NXT champions. Bo Dallas lost to Neville in a ladder match at the first NXT TakeOver pay-per-view. Or Arrival, actually. It was NXT Arrival. It wasn't a TakeOver yet. It was NXT Arrival. Bo Dallas beats Neville tonight. What does this do? Bo Dallas, quote-unquote, he turns back on Curtis Axel because Curtis Axel was there ringside with him. Curtis Axel didn't do anything. He just, I don't know. This is not going to do shit for Bo Dallas. It's not going to do shit for... If I swear to God, if we see a Curtis Axel, a Bo Dallas feud, what is this going to do for either man? Especially if Bo Dallas wins. You're telling me, is Bo Dallas, is he going to be next in line for a United States Championship match against Reigns? You're telling me that Bo Dallas can beat Roman Reigns? You're fucking kidding me, right? Like, seriously, you're fucking kidding me if you thinking that Bo Dallas can beat Roman Reigns. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm not predicting that. But the fact of the matter is that if you're not going to do shit with Bo Dallas, then why is he going to be on TV? We already know he's going to get pushed right back down. You do this every fucking time, WWE. There's nothing... you've been doing this for the past 5 to 10 years, easy. You push somebody only to bring them back down a couple months later. What happened to Jinder Mahal? Did Jinder Mahal say it was like, oh, I'm the positive man, positivity, or whatever the fuck he was doing? That promo where he, where he beat Jack Swagger. Where has he been since? He hasn't been on TV since he won against Jack Swagger. And that was over a month ago. That's the shit I'm talking about. If you're not gonna do anything with him, don't put him on TV. You can save your time for something else. Save your time for something that's gonna be worthwhile. Stupid. So, but yeah, Bo Dallas beats Neville. Fuck, man. They need to put Neville in the Cruiserweight division, but he's over 205 pounds. But still, again, even with that, it's like they don't even use the fucking, weight limits no more because fucking Sin Cara's in it. So after that, we seen Dana Botch versus Bayley. Jesus Christ. And Dana Botch again tonight. He cannot. Oh, God. I'm losing my hair. I am losing my hair, guys, because this shit is so fucking stressful. So stressful. Dana Brooke wins by cheap fashion. She beats Bayley. And you're making Bayley your most over, between her and Sasha. It's neck and neck. I think Bayley's probably a little bit more. I don't know. That's a tough one to call. But Bayley, who is arguably your top over woman competitor in the company, loses to Dana Botch. Now I know Bayley, she's gonna get her heat back. She's gonna, they're probably gonna have a rematch at Hell in a Cell. I get that. I understand that. But there should be no reason why Dana Botch should be beating Bayley in the first place. There should be no reason why. There should be no reason why. It makes no goddamn sense to me whatsoever on this happening. So, before we go and continue here, guys, if you guys are new around here, definitely leave a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the stream here so far, very much so. If you guys leave a thumb up, be sure to follow me on Twitter and like Facebook page, where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family to come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. And if you guys ever want to donate to me here, I'll give you guys a test donation here in a moment when the time is right, because oh man, because we got to see something tonight that probably one of the few things tonight where I actually marked the fuck out for, because we saw it last week and we kind of got it last week, but we got full-fledged this week. If you guys know me, if you guys know what I look for in a Monday Night Raw show, and actually, was that the next segment coming up? No, actually, yeah, actually, it wasn't. Actually, no, it was not the next segment. It's after this segment here. We had a match between Braun Strowman and the Mahal Trio. Braun Strowman wins. There you go. Braun Strowman wins. He beats the Mahal Trio. And all of a sudden, you know, Braun Strowman said that, hey, Mick Foley, give me some competition. I'm going to be coming back there. And all of a sudden, Sami Zayn music hits. Why are you going to do my boy like that? Why are you going to feed Sami Zayn to Braun Strowman? We already know that Braun Strowman is already going to beat Sami Zayn, because they're pushing the hell out of Braun Strowman. For a reason, they're going to try and make Sami Zayn look weak. Now, they're going to try and make him look strong, but we already know that Braun Strowman is not going to lose his first match. Because he's never been pinned in WWE before. He's not going to lose his first match in WWE to Sami Zayn. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, realistically. As much as I want that to happen, it's not going to happen. Braun Strowman is going to lose like at Royal Rumble or even WrestleMania. Against who? It has to be somebody that's going to be as big as him. Nearly as big as him. And at this point, I don't know who the fuck they're going to do. I don't know what the fuck they're going to be doing with Braun Strowman and who he's going to lose to. Whoever it is, God, I just don't want to see it. I just don't want to see a fucking 15-minute Braun Strowman match. And, but basically, Braun Strowman punks out Sami Zayn by pushing him out of the ring. So after that, we see one of the best things of the night. We got to saw Rusev Machka.
This is a test donation for $67.
Yes, we got to saw the Masturbation Celebration tonight. And right there, you see Rusev masturbating his fucking pecs off. Look at that. That's a fucking man right there, ladies and gentlemen. Masturbation Celebration. Rusev comes out, and it was a weird promo, but I like this for Rusev because it's... I'm just a mark. I'll put it to you that way. I'm just a mark for Rusev. This guy comes out. This guy comes out, and, they talk about Hell in a Cell, things of that nature, and pretty much Rusev starts, he starts ripping Roman Reigns' family and saying that they're being barbaric. Then, Rusev just shows a family album of his mother, who's like a rowing champion, shows his father with a fucking great mustache, showing, I guess his brother had a family picture of his dog. He said, even my dog is a champion. You stupid Americans. Yes. Fuck yes. I just love commies. I know he's not a commie, but I'm just saying, but I just love, fucking Cold War, he's from Bulgaria, but they're still doing, the Russian type of thing, where, I'm better than you stupid and 50 Americans. I love it. All of a sudden, Roman Reigns comes out. He interrupts Rusev. They start having bickering back and forth. And you know what Rusev did tonight? He fucked up Roman Reigns. He beat the holy hell out of Roman Reigns. And he puts him in the Accolade on top of some steel steps. And before he leaves, before Rusev leaves, and before he gets booed, you know what he did? He did the masturbation. Ow! I just hit my wall. That wasn't funny. I did the Masturbation Celebration. That's what he did. And I marked the fuck out. And I just nearly broke my elbow on my wall. Not really, but marked out. Fuck it. Masturbation Celebration, 10 out of 10 fucking Raw. Beautiful. Then you have Big Cass versus Carl Anderson. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with these two. I know they're doing a mini feud with for the tag teams between, the club, I guess you want to call them, and Enzo and Cass. Big Cass beats Carl Anderson, who's the biggest jobber in the WWE period. Yeah, it's sad to say. I love Carl Anderson in the ring. I love Drew Gallows. I love the club. I love the Bullet Club, whatever you want to call them. I love these guys. And WWE is just treating them like shit, period. Like, oh, these guys are eventually tag team champions. You're not treating them like it, WWE. You're not treating them like it at all. You're treating them like dog shit. And you're treating them like dog shit. Don't like it. We have our main event of the night between, for the cruiserweights. Oh, Jesus Christ. You had Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, and TJ Perkins versus Drew Gulak, Tony Nese, and Brian Kendrick. I'm upset, and I'll tell you why. You had the match start, and you go to the commercial break. Match is barely going for like 2.5 minutes. You come back from commercial break. You have like Cedric Alexander, TJ Perkins do all these dives outside the ring. Then you see Rich Swann versus Tony Nese in the ring. Tony Nese hits a 450 splash, and after that, you see the captain's hook on Rich Swann, and Swann taps out. The total length of the match, without, let's say commercial breaks don't count, something that we actually saw was probably about 5 minutes, 6 minutes at top. Horrible. Horrible. Now, don't get me wrong. The match itself, they obviously, they're going to perform well. You're not going to see a bad match from the cruiserweights. You're never ever gonna see a bad match from cruiserweight. That's like impossible in their DNA to do that. But WWE is treating the cruiserweights like shit. It has barely been a month, and they already buried the cruiserweight division completely. I'm just waiting on when they're gonna get rid of the purple ropes. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm just waiting on when they're gonna get rid of them doing the handshake in the middle of the ring before the match. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for them to be treated like everybody else on the roster. And which they are being treated like already. But I just want to see when it's official. Because Vince McMahon is not high on the cruiserweight division anyway. They're not high on the cruiserweight division. They don't really. I don't know what Vince's problem is with the cruiserweight division. I don't know. They already changed the 205 weight limit because they now add Sin Cara. He's over 205. I wouldn't be surprised if they add Neville in there. Now, granted, if Neville's in there, fucking great. That's awesome. You know what I mean? Because that's where Neville needs to be anyway. But they just don't give a shit about this. But yeah, Brian Kendrick, Tony Nese, and Drew Gulak win. And we did see to end the show, we did see Goldberg come out. He cuts a promo. And, man, I became 10 years old again, guys. I became 10 years old again. And it was great. It was great. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt awesome. I felt awesome about everything, about what Goldberg did tonight in the ring with this promo, and just saying his wife never seen him before in a ring. His son never seen him wrestle before, so his son's gonna be able to see him wrestle for the first time, which is going to be fantastic. It is gonna be fantastic to see that his son is gonna see his dad wrestle for the first time, and Goldberg was slapping hands in the crowd. He was giving little kids high fives. He was picking up kids. Like, that was really emotional from Bill Goldberg, and I can't wait to see what's gonna be going on next week with Bill Goldberg. Well, no, really, with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's coming back next week in Minneapolis, and he's gonna respond to Goldberg. So the storyline continues next week. This is really the only thing I really care about on Raw right now. Is Goldberg and Lesnar. Believe it or not, in 2016, that's the only thing I care about is Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Unbelievable. But guys, that's going to be it for me, guys. If you did like this live stream here, I am going to go get out of here. Please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, to the Venom Nation Wrestling here on YouTube. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family to come and join the Venom Nation Wrestling here on YouTube. And I will see you guys tomorrow from my SmackDown live review. Peace out.